Hello, StringBiz users. Damien here, and I'm here to drop a new feature for you all today. Obviously, there's been a lot of need out there from a few of you for being able to set up multi-racket drop-offs or jobs where we're customizing those individual rackets. So I've made a pretty significant change to how that works. We've had that in the system for a while now, but what we've done now is made it so hopefully the workflow is still quite efficient and works well, but it allows for a lot of customization. So I'm going to go in here and create a job for multi-racket man here, and we're going to choose three of his rackets here, and it tells you that a job will be created with the same settings, and this is customizable down the road. So I'm going to go ahead and select my string. Let's go ahead and use RPM Blast. Why not? We've got plenty of it available, and I'll go ahead and I'll enter my tension for this string, starting off, we'll say 55 and 52 pounds. And of course, everything else kind of pops in here as well. Now, I'll add an add-on here just so you can see what this looks like. And I'll go ahead and I'll throw a Yonex Super Grip, which is my preferred grip of choice. And another change that's happened here is you can actually edit the cost here as well. So I know this has been asked for in addition to be able to update string cost on the fly. We can also, maybe give somebody, throw them a dollar off or a discount or something for a grip here as well. So that's part of this update in addition to that. I'm going to go ahead and set my date for today as a pickup date. And then the next thing I'll do is I'll set the job notification. Now, this is important because what's going to happen now is this job notification is only going to be sent out once for the entire batch. So I'll go ahead and click customize. And now what you see is I see all three rackets. If I scroll down here, you'll see there's a page for each one of the rackets. And basically now I can leave it as is and just click confirm. And that makes sure that all three rackets have the exact same thing. Or maybe I'll start and I'll say, you know what, for serial number 2, we're actually going to lower the tension by 5 pounds on each of these, just because the player might want to use a looser tension on that second racket. And the third racket, in fact, we're going to use maybe a totally different string. So maybe we'll come in here and this customer wants to try out a multi-filament on that third racket for whatever reason. We'll leave the tension the same. I can even add an additional item on here if I want to, but we'll just leave it here for now. And then I'll go ahead and click create 3 jobs. So you'll see it goes through and it creates all 3. And the next thing that it does is in serial, it will give you the job slips to print out if you have them turned on. So you can see now I've got this first job slip. I'll go ahead and print that. Second job slip pops up and it's slightly different. It's got my lower tension here. Go ahead and print that. And then my third job slip pops up and I can go ahead and print that one. So I go through the 3 and now it brings me back to my dashboard as you would expect. And this job group should now pop up here for Multi-Racket Man. And you see now I've got all 3 jobs. I've got the add-ons on here as well, so I know exactly what to add on. And you can see they're all slightly different. I've got my 5552, my 5047, and then my different type of string here for the third one. And these are all coming through as a group. So if I actually look, I've gotten an email as a notification for this that tells me the total cost. And now what I can do this to follow through and string these is in one of 2 ways. I can either go through and literally start each one individually if I want to, or maybe I'm a stringer and I go through and I string all 3 at once, and then I come over here and I say complete all. This will now flow through the same system where I say, okay, the dynamic tension on serial number 1 was 53 pounds. I'll go ahead and I'll complete the job. Dynamic tension on the second one was 46. I'll complete the job. And the third one, it was 54, and I'll complete the job. Now they're all complete. It moves the group to the pickup phase, and the same thing happens here. And of course, I can also mark them all as paid. So generally they're going to pay for the entire 8805 at once, so I can mark them all as paid. I can also go ahead and reprint slips if I need to. I can see my message for this group of rackets as well. But basically, it handles everything as a group. And even if I go into the job grouping, I can see here on the jobs page that here's my grouping, and I can open that up and see all the jobs that fall underneath that individual group. So hopefully this is a really big update that helps those of you that tend to string for players that drop off numerous rackets, maybe for tournaments, that kind of thing. I'm excited to get it out there, and hopefully you guys like it. So thanks for being customers, and I appreciate you. Bye.